And I don't know what ADB is anymore, but I still work there. They'll keep changing the name. It's like, it's ADB, Amusement Park Media, and then Seraphim, LLC Productions, and so I don't really know what the name of it is, but I work there, and I do anime there. I know that. And yeah, because we just did Angel Beats there, so that'll work out. Yeah, I'm excited about that. That was a cool show. Who do you think I was? I'm the lead. The girl, yeah. She's crazy. I love it. She's so insane. Actually, she was really cool because she's like a tough girl, so everything was just like, you know, it was fun to do because it was tough. But it's a Q A, which means I need Q to provide A. So, does anyone have Qs for my A's? That sounded perverted in a really weird way. But we're in an anime con, this works out. So, oh wait. Before that, I should make sure that everybody knows this is an every age panel. So we're not supposed to say bad things. So I'm reminding myself.
I was gonna say, is that message for us?
It's for me. It's for me. Because I'll just say things sometimes and like pop out and be like, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, so does anybody have any clues for A's? Questions? No? Yes.
I mean, obviously you seem very young. I'm not saying like all the voice actors I've seen are old, but you know, they seem more seasoned and they've kind of been in the industry for a while before they found their way to anime specifically. But you know, you're very youthful. Like, what was your journey like? I imagine it must be different than most.
That's an awesome question. I actually really like that. That's one of my favorites to answer. I started out doing theater and musical theater professionally, and I was working with Chris Ayers, who is a voice actor. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. And I was doing a musical called The Rocky Horror Show with Chris Ayers, Chris Patton, Monica Rial. Of course, I'd done theater with these people in Houston. I did not know they did anime, and I did not know they were famous. You know, like, it was just my buds that I do theater with. And Matt Greenfield, who is one of the founders of ADB, came to see it, you know, came to see his friends in it, and I was playing Janet, and he was like, yeah, she should come in. And I was like, to sing? He's like, no, to talk. I'm like, what? Why? I didn't know anything about anime. I was like, I'm just gonna talk? Like, just regular old, just talking? He's like, yeah, no, you can talk. And the first thing that I went in there, he was like, well, I'm gonna have you do something, and this is gonna determine whether you can do anime or not. Scream like you're getting stabbed to death. You know, like right now. And I was like, oh, and I'm like, you know, like 18. I'm like, okay. And yeah, and I just screamed. He's like, oh, perfect, yes. Because he said that's the main thing is that a lot of actors that are, you know, very good actors, very good stage actors, but they just don't know how to scream like they're getting stabbed to death. And there's no anime where you don't have to scream your head off at one point. And even the goofy ones, you know, even Blackstar, I spent the whole time screaming. He's always like, Yahoo! That all the time, so you know, you got to be able to scream. That was the thing. But so I started out, I did bit parts and Gantz, and I got to make fun of Chris, which was really funny because he's a lead character, and I kept saying bad things in the walla. They're like, they shouldn't give you free rein with that, but they do. So, and then after that, I got into Gilgamesh, which was super kind of cool, actually. The director, Stephen Foster, was like really into this to Gilgamesh. I don't know if anybody's seen it. It's really neat. But he was so into it, so excited about it. It's not the regular anime. It really is a very different genre. The Japanese recorded it very realistic sounding. It's really gothic and dark, and the color palettes are all like grays and browns and reds. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really neat anime. And I played Fuko. And she like has like a drug problem with her dynamis, which is like her it's like they share dynamis to get power, like by touching foreheads. But she like has a problem with it, so she gets all like cracked out and like has nosebleeds, and it's hilarious. And it's not an actual drug, it's dynamis. But he was really excited about it, and he had decked out the studio. I mean, he got these like skeletal trees and got strings and hung candles from them and lit them, and like got like a special water pitcher that looked all gothic, and we had to wear black. And because everybody that he put in it were brand new actors, and he wanted them to really feel it, really get into it. He was that excited about the project because it was a cool thing. But after that, that was when I just got bukus of roles and have gone from there. I started at Funimation, I think 3 years ago, So I got in after all the big stuff, you know, like the Fullmetal Alchemist had been casted way before and all that stuff. So, but recently I've got to do some really fun things with them. I got Brotherhood, and I played Pride. Really excited about that. And he's really cute at first, but then he's an evil little shrew. But yeah, so that's